several years. And it's the most mentally and physically challenging job that I've ever had. And I'm actually in law enforcement right now, and I can still say that being a full-time mother is a lot more difficult than anything I've personally done. So I'm going to tell you three reasons why I believe it's beneficial for mothers to be at home with their children. The women are increasingly entering the workforce. Having a mother stay at home can actually be a financial benefit, assuming that she is married. The cost of childcare is one expense that continues to increase and has always been very expensive. The average cost of childcare in Louisville is $140 per child, depending on where you go, and that's kind of a low number. For both of my children, it's $1,200 a month, so it's very expensive. The women who have completed higher education or have extensive work experience can still barely make their child care payments alone with their income, because it doesn't cover the cost of getting to work, paying for the child care, and paying for the expenses. And also, women tend to not be, well, a family together don't tend to be conscious of their budget, because there's not a lot of time when there's two people working and there's two small children to take care of. There are also certain government tax breaks, I think, for women that stay at home. And the fourth one is the medical expenses, which I will transition to my next point. A mother has the opportunity to provide a stable, clean, and nurturing environment for their children, which provides great benefits for them at all levels. These levels can include psychological, physical, educational, and social. The children can benefit psychologically because they feel a sense of security when their needs are met by the person that they came from, their mother. And this lessens the likelihood of possible psychological concerns in the future, as far as like anxiety or depression, because they feel secure with their mother raising them. They also benefit medically, as I said, which can also be an expense. When children are constantly exposed to different environments, if they're in a classroom full of several children, they're being exposed to 5 to up to 25 different bacteria from different homes. So when they're raised around the same bacteria all the time, their body builds an immune system to that, and they are able to fight infections a lot easier. And children will benefit academically. When they are at home with their mother, they have the opportunity to teach on a one-on-one basis. Or if there's more children, 2 to 3 children, it's still a small group compared to a preschool class or a daycare class. And once again, they're able to really teach them with a sense of security, and they're more apt to actually listen and to be able to grow from what they're hearing, and to grasp what they're being taught without a lot of distractions. And the fourth point to that is they benefit socially. While daycare and school settings are often credited for social advances in children, just from my very little experience with my own children and children like within the church and the child care that I've worked in, they feel more comfortable learning how to be social and communicate with someone that they know very well, and they know that is there for them and that cares for them. Sometimes when children are placed with a lot of different other children, it is more likely for them, I know it's based on personality too, but it's a lot more likely for them to kind of regress and not want to be social. And my third reason, transition, is it can, not mine unfortunately, but it can be beneficial for the marital relationship. I think fathers and husbands feel a sense of pride. They feel very proud that they're able to financially provide for their family and do it alone. I've heard several examples where the wife makes a lot more, and for some reason it's really bothered the men, their pride. They feel more respected, and they also feel comfortable. I know that obviously he would have to make enough money so that the wife could stay at home, and when a wife is at home caring for the house and finances and accounting and the children and schools and all the many things that it requires, it takes that pressure off of the family altogether. It takes the pressure off of the husband when he gets off of work. So, as many of you are thinking, this career and its outcomes are completely subjective, and you are correct. However, from my personal experience, this career has not only has the likelihood to provide great benefits for children, mothers, and families, it is also one that can't compare to any others. When those you are serving are those that are closest to your heart, the rewards are unmatchable. I will be graduating this semester, and I'll continue to probably work as a probation and parole officer because I have bills to pay as a single mom, but it will always be in my heart to be at home with my babies. So.